Best outfit shouldn't be your funeral attire or your wedding attire or your graduation or prom attire. When I used to be a mortician, people would be like, what should I bring for them to wear? Oh, well, just bring a nice dress, something that they would want. Oh, they don't have any dresses. All they got is t-shirts. I guess I can go buy some. I don't know what size they wear. They come back with the wrong size. You got to cut it to try to make it fit. Well, how do you want us to do the makeup? I don't know. They didn't wear too much makeup. Just make her look nice. We're going to see the hands in the casket, so make sure the nails are done. Hey, can you go down there and do that lady's nails? Because her nails look ratchet. I'm not a manicurist, but I can glue some press-ons on there. That's the best I could do. I think being a mortician helps shape my view on dating. It helps shape my view on humanity. It affects every part of your decision-making. You don't waste time. You don't get excited about stuff that's not tangible. You don't deal with certain things that aren't beneficial. You see how much people take for granted. You see sometimes people that die in poverty and they can't even bury their loved ones because they're so broke because of the decisions they made with their partners. That has a lot to do with it. You need to live your best life. You don't want people begging other people for money to bury you. Your best outfit shouldn't be your funeral attire or your wedding attire.
And here we go.
Ladies, let's rip the glittery band-aid off of your over-filtered face. Your situationship ghosted you because you're a walking hypergamy disaster who treats men like disposable Uber drivers. Summon them for a ride when your ego's on empty. Rate them 3 stars and wonder why they never come back. You didn't just vibe into oblivion. You engineered this from swipes, keeping him on a leash of breadcrumbs. Hey, miss you, sorta. While your phone stayed glued to Tinder, Instagram, and that one close guy friend who's been simping since high school. Ghosting wasn't his failure. It was your fantasy finally colliding with the brick wall of reality. Where no amount of "I'm a queen" captions can hide the fact that you are mid at best, chaotic at worst, and utterly replaceable in a market flooded with your clones. Rewind to how you hooked him, because your playbook's as predictable as your post-breakup playlist. Chad number 3 left you on read after last call. Likes are down 20%. Group chat's dry on T. So you fish for validation from Mr. Reliable. That 1:47 a.m. what you doing wasn't spontaneous. It was calculated desperation. Your brain screeching for dopamine because brunch is on his card. And therapy sessions, disguised as deep talks, are easier than fixing your own mess. He replies fast, plans real dates, dinner, not just Netflix. He remembers your oat milk order. Meanwhile, you are half listening, mentally ranking him against a 6-foot gym influencer who liked your story but won't commit. You're not dating. You're data mining for ego points while keeping Chad's chair warm. Your internal hypergamy calculator never sleeps, and it's brutally honest where your mirror lies. The you versus him matrix. He brings consistency, loyalty, actual effort, snooze fest. He pays bills, plans futures, boring provider energy. Chad brings dull texts, zero plans, smells like sweat and poor decisions. Jackpot. Your lizard brain floods with oxytocin because uncertainty equals thrill. And thrill equals this must be love in your TikTok fried skull. Those vulnerable nights where you dumped hours of ex-baggage, daddy trauma, and screw all men rants. Not connection. It was you colonizing his brain for free labor. turning him into a $200 hour shrink who pays for Uber's home. The second he said, "Let's make this official," your flight instincts hit warp speed. Too soon. I need to focus on me. Labels are toxic. All elite level gaslighting to dodge accountability while you refresh DMs for upgrade alerts. Your excuse library is a hall of fame of delusion, each one more pathetic than the last. He's too nice, available, clingy. Brutal reality, he wants me to match his investment, and my max output is vibes, excuses, and occasional nudes for leverage. We weren't even official talking stage. Decode? Gimme Chad Schlon, emotional support, and free drinks without the girlfriend handcuffs. Fair's fair. I'm healing. Glow up era. Not ready. Decode? Rosters on life support. Time to post first traps, captioned "choosing peace," while sweeping for the next emotional tampon. He ghosted first, and he's toxic anyway. Decode? He saw my red flags parade, orbiting exes, OnlyFans empowerment, male besties, plotting coups, and choosing peace over your perpetual drama cycle. You post cryptic Instagram stories, seasons change, lessons learned, to farm pity likes from Sims, then sieve when he blocks, because silence exposes your emperor has no clothes vibe. Queens. This keeps recirculating because your entire identity is a hypergamy house of cards built on social media smoke. Filters bump you to 9 out of 10. Endless validation DMs convince you are scarce. Influencers peddle, never settle. Level up, bag a kin. So you demand top 1% traits. Height, cash, jawline, danger. While hawking bottom 50% value. Debt, emotional warfare as foreplay, double standards on steroids. My body count's empowering. Yours is disgusting. Your situationship wasn't doomed by fate. It was doomed by you treating him like a beta bucks beta test. Test his wallet. Test his patience. Test his loyalty. Then bail when he passes. But doesn't fireworks your lizard brain. He ghosted because he decoded the scam. You're a high maintenance ETF that tanks in recessions. Pretty portfolio on paper. Garbage returns in reality. Post-ghost autopsy of your patterns. Day 1. Sad girl piano ballad story. Some bridges burn themselves. Day 2. Gym first trap. New me? Who dis? Day 3. Bio refresh. Done with games. Real ones only. Same script. New suckers. That 2 a.m. you up? You fire off next. Not glow up. It's Groundhog Day, relapse. The roster is forcing you back to scraps. You are why men opt out. Why risk, house, kids, money, on a woman whose loyalty's thinner than her filtered waistline. Divorce stats scream it. She takes half. Kids. And your dignity, while TikToking, I left for my peace. To millions. Men ghost because they've leveled up. Gym, PRs, crypto gains, zero drama. Peace beats your chaos casino every time. Hypergamy's your god, but it's a jealous one, always scanning for better while devaluating what's here. You clown short kins, publicly, but date them privately. Hypocrisy tax due. Demand 6 figures, but brunch on afterpay. Value mismatch. Roster of friends who text heart eyes. Situationships are your zero liability Ponzi. Invest emojis. Reap validation feasts. Pyramid collapse. Blame toxic men. And pyramid shop for fresh marks. Ghosting's the mercy bullet. Him sparing you the humiliation of admitting you are not the unicorn your likes lied about. You are ghosted because you are a glut in an oversaturated market of entitled high-value women who price themselves out of reality. Beauty fades quarterly. Drama compounds internally. Accountability's allergic to you. Fix it or farm cats. Drop the roster like it's 2005 MySpace. Match his effort or match the void. Own your 4 out of 10 value before demanding 10 out of 10 kins. Men aren't vanishing. They are vetoing. Your throne's a porta potty. Step off before it overflows. If this eviscerated your delusions, smash like. Truth spreads via rage clicks. Subscribe for weekly mirrors. No algorithm can soften. Comment your clownery. Longest breadcrumb you sent. Dumbest queen excuse that flopped. Still coping? Rage below. Algorithm feasts on denial. Get real or get ghosted forever.